5 years ago, I was building the platform, and now it's time to actually build the building on top. In the 5 years, I got sidetracked quite a lot, and I'm glad that I got the energy now to actually building the place. All the doors and windows are recycled, and I used some of the spruce trees I had to cut down as building material. And I was lucky to get all the wood from a lumberyard who was going out of business, and so I got it for the wholesale price. I will build the whole building by myself, except to pushing up the walls, and to install the roof I definitely need some help. To make a decision where to put the windows and doors, I started with an architectural drawing. But then I felt like it's too much fussing around. So I decided just to visualize the layout of each wall, laid the windows and doors down on the floor and just framed around them. This saved me a lot of time, and I know that every opening is exactly right. After the framing, I used a section cap to pull out the windows and doors. The next step was to lay out the sheeting. Then I applied 2 primer coats and 2 finish coats. So I get the first wall covered, and now I need some help to push the wall up and make sure that the wall is plumb. Well, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have sheeted the whole wall than just the lower part. The wall was much too heavy to lift by hand. My friend Dennis Gonzalez was coming with a skid to save me. We attached a steel beam so we have a steeper angle, and with the rope we pulled slowly the wall up. In the beginning I had to go under the wall and help pushing it up while this angle was not steep enough. This was very scary and stressful, and I was relieved when the wall was finally up. I was so happy to get the first wall up, and I felt like it was a great accomplishment. I had 3 walls up, and now I'm working on the last and most demanding wall. I had concern about the weight, so I built it in 2 sections and just sheeted the lower part. With the help of friends, we pushing up the last wall sections, and I was hoping I measured right, that everything's fit nicely and tight.
Don't push it over too much. That doesn't belong in there. Damn piece of plastic. Well, hard as you can. So let's try this again.
I wasn't doing anything, but you know.
Okay, try it again. Push hard. There we go. Almost. What's the yes?
Okay, all right.
Whoops. It got popped back with that last move. Okay, one more time.
Okay.
One more. There. Stop.
Okay.
Taylor, quick.
Well, all the 4 walls are up now. What a relief.
To finish something even that small.
Time for a little
Fussing
picnic.
with the windows and the insulation for a couple of years now, and
Unless you do that for a living, it just
man.
goes on and on.
you know, it's like a couple days here. Oh, man.
I am building now the 2 lofts with a walkway. Let's make it easier later to sheet the 2nd floor and also install the roof. The loft is done, so I'm working on the sheeting of the 2nd floor. This was very demanding. I had to drag the sheets up, cut them, then lining them up and then nailing them tight. After I laid out the roof, I'm nailing the roof joists down. And now the last piece of sheeting. In the background you can see a little bit of Lake Superior.
Woohoo! Yeah! Last piece! Oh. Hallelujah!
And now I am in the process to pre-cut all the roof joists. I just hope that the building is square. My friend Jeffrey Karlstrom is helping me to push up the
That
joists.
looks like a building now, Frank.
Huh?
Looks like a building now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah. Wow, that looks really good, Jeffrey. Thanks. Thank you,
Thank
Jeffrey.
you, Frank.
That was really backbreaking.
That was not.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, you're old.
To the winter. To the building.
To the blue box. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, with the windows in it, and it's, you know, really.
Well, tomorrow, if those guys get some plywood up there and get the rest of the beams up there, you're gonna have a roof. By the, by the end of the day, you'll have a roof.
To covering the roof, I hired some help.
Good?
On the end of the day, they was helping me to install the very heavy window. The next morning, I checked the roof and then I winterized the roof with sheets of plastic. I felt very uncomfortable. Then the roof was angled down to the deep drop-off.
I don't like heights. I really don't like heights. Oh. Well.
The weather forecast predicted a snowstorm is on the way. I installed the windows and doors temporarily to keep the predicted snow out of the building. I made it. All the openings are closed up now. On the next morning it doesn't look so bad. The forecast was for much more snow. The heating and the cooking stove. A tile stove from Germany and a Canadian cooking stove from 1890. View from the loft. Friede's trailer with deck, and the trailer will be also open for guests. Und hier a last panorama view of the building site. Yes, I did it. I fulfilled my goal. I beat the weather. In about a week, I'm leaving for a 3-month trip to China. This was quite an adventure, and I'm not sure if I want to do this again. I'm very happy that I get everything closed up, and I'm being excited at the next year to put the rubber roofing on top, install the wood stoves, and so on and so on. Two guest trailer and the future film studio, log sauna and another small studio. Down the ravine to the Little Knife River.